lady who done the scan was quiet and wasn't saying anything, but we knew something was wrong.
And the guy that was scanning me was taking a bit longer than usual, so I was like, is everything alright? And he was like, I'm just going to go and get someone else to give me a second opinion.
And she left the room, come back with a doctor and told us, your baby's got Spina Bifida and Hydrocephalus.
I asked him what was wrong and he wouldn't tell me.
So we left the hospital that day feeling really confused and scared.
And then someone came into the room and said, your baby's got Spina Bifida. And then said to me, usually babies with Spina Bifida have no life, so I'll get you an appointment to get rid of her. When would you like it done? And I was like, well, wait a minute, you've just told me something's wrong with my baby, like I need time to adjust this.
Every appointment I had after that, the subject come up and I had to tell them, don't mention that again, that's not going to happen.
She was put on my chest for about 30 seconds while they cleaned her up and stuff and whisked her away. And she was born at 8:05 and I didn't see her until 5:10.
But when he was born, they put him in like a carrier bag and zipped him up because his back was wide open, so the infection would be controlled. And it didn't bother, he was just getting on with it. He was a wee warrior for day one.
And they done an operation on her straight away, closed the back up, because her spinal cord was all tangled in a knot. They had to untangle her spinal cord and fix everything, sew it all up.
The next day he got a big massive operation to close his back, to close the Spina Bifida over and put in a drain in the top of his head here, and that was to take out the hydrocephalus because his head was up like this. He had quite a few complications with a shunt in that, so we lived on Ward 7, the neurological ward in Edinburgh, for 4.5 months, all in. So it was quite a tough time.
Skye has a lot of problems with her bowels and her bladder, so she needs catheterised twice a day, so me and Liam got trained on how to catheterise her.
So Patrick's Spina Bifida and Hydrocephalus affects him quite badly. He can't walk, he'll never walk, his legs didn't move at all. My one-on-one nurse gave me a phone number and told me to contact them through the website. So I contacted Spina Bifida Hydrocephalus Scotland and they were brilliant. And then they come to meet baby Patrick, and for day dot, he's just been there, and we've went to all the groups, all the outings, we've got ourselves quite involved with everything that's been going on with him. So when we go to the places and on the trips and there's wheelchair accessible stuff and he sees other kids similar ages to him in a wheelchair, it's a bit normal for him and he can see that he's not the only one. Mums and dads being able to talk to you properly like mums and dads, it's been a really good help for me.
Nobody had mentioned them to us until one day they came round and seen Skye and introduced themselves, and Linda had said who she was and what the charity was doing and things like that, and they came round and seen Skye at least once a week. They came in and seen her and gave us some advice and saying that they'd be there all the time, give me their phone number to phone, the email address, if I had any questions about it, then they'd be there to answer them. I think she's going to be grown up happy anyway, regardless of if she's got it or not. It doesn't affect how happy she is. So
they've been brilliant. I'm not one of the mums that get involved with anything like that, and I love it and go to everything, and it's been a really, really good help to us financially, emotionally, everything, to see other families, to see a brighter future. It's just been the best thing it is.